She dresses like a prostitute. She looked like a hooker. At the inauguration, she wore a corset and she had her boobs on display. I can't with this woman.
All right, well, Megyn Kelly exercised her fashion police capabilities on her own podcast over what Jeff Bezos' fiance, Lauren Sanchez, wore during Donald Trump's inauguration. So there she is. You can see the white, suit that she's wearing with a lacy bra underneath. Now look, I do want to do a quick fact check courtesy of our friends over at Mediaite. So the person who said no one should be talking about your breasts said that in the middle of a solid 10-minute rant on the exact subject. So look, I hate this. I don't think she was scantily clad. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't know why we're commenting on her outfit and making her out to be she said she looks like a prostitute. That's just insane. I think that's an insane thing to say. So I don't have any particular admiration for Lauren Sanchez. I remember her from back in the day when she was an on-air figure for Good Day LA, a local, station and show, morning show. And then before I know it, she's dating Bezos and now they're gonna get married. But other than that, I know nothing else about her. She hasn't really caused any problems. I don't know why there's so much animosity directed toward her.
Well, I know why. Because she's dating the richest man in the world. Bitter
Maybe,
man.
But it's not like Megyn Kelly's out on the streets. Homegirl's doing fine, okay?
No,
Her
I know.
podcast
is
doing great.
Look, why is she commenting about her breasts? Because for some folks, it really gets under their skin. Oh, he picked a hot, second wife. I hate her, right? That's got more to do with you than it does with Lauren Sanchez. So,
yeah.
but there's something also. This is going to be misinterpreted in the beginning. Let me explain. Something magnetic about her, meaning that people can't help but comment about her, and I'm also guilty. And so I made a snide comment about her once, and then and I don't think it was on air, but I don't remember. And then a couple of people I know said, "Oh, I actually know Lauren Sanchez, and she's in person. She's lovely. She's really charming. Gets along with everyone, the most charming person in the room." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And they say she's a decent person. I was like, "Oh, okay, that's good to know." Then I stopped making snide comments, and that was just a one-off anyway. But in this case, there's a visceral reaction from people like Megyn Kelly to Lauren Sanchez that isn't explained by one innocuous outfit. I mean, that outfit wasn't what? So what? Really?
It was fine. The outfit was totally fine. Because she's wearing a lacy bra underneath the Alexander McQueen suit? Come on. And she's a curvy woman. There were some images that spread online, went viral. One of them, featured Mark Zuckerberg very clearly staring at her chest. So
I've seen it. You know why?
Yeah.
I mean, this is what I'm saying about Lauren Sanchez being magnetic. That image is supernova viral in China. The Chinese apps is the #1 thing on there. I saw it through a Chinese app. And by the way, he was totally staring.
Yeah, he was. And honestly, the story should be about dudes who can't be a little more subtle. Okay, yes, you run the risk of dudes gazing at you like that if you're wearing something that shows a little cleavage, but honestly, the onus is on the guys to be a little more discreet, okay? By the way, anytime there's a hot woman around, I'm just low-key staring at my husband to see if he's gonna try to, cop a little look. He never does. I give him a lot of credit, maybe because he knows that I'll get violent. Anyway, but there were some people who came to Lauren Sanchez's defense in one of the saltiest ways imaginable. So real quick, the type of style is very on trend right now. The suit with a lacy bra underneath, profesh, but likes to have a good time. So Lauren Sanchez needs to hire someone to teach her to dress like a classy lady. Some of the users on X said, money cannot buy class. Look at Melania, Ivanka, and Usha. They have class. What does that even mean? Like,
Melania posed naked.
yeah, by the way, I think Melania dresses really well. I think she's beautiful. I think she dresses well. I actually really liked her outfit on Inauguration Day, you know, like the Carmen Sandiego hat and like that whole situation going on. Some people think that it's you know, modeled after, what's the name of that movie? I'm forgetting right now. The one that Anonymous like styles themselves after.
V for Vendetta?
Yes, there we go. Yes.
And some people thought it was modeled after the Hamburglar.
Whatever, I allow it. I thought it was a cool look. But anyway, there is one person who did come to Lauren Sanchez's defense, namely by dunking on Megyn Kelly. And this is exactly what I was thinking about, but I didn't really want to get involved in the conversation online. Let's take a look at what Ann Coulter posted. This you. And it was a photo shoot that Megyn Kelly did back in 2010. It was part of a GQ profile. I remember people shaming her for being scantily clad in that photo shoot. And it disgusted me because number one, I thought she looked great. I think there's nothing wrong with the photo shoot. She's a beautiful woman. I just wish that she had remembered the way people treated her for that photo shoot and considered, you know, maybe not shaming Lauren Sanchez for wearing a suit that had a bra underneath.
Yeah, no, that was a rare win for Ann Coulter. I mean, that's as much of a gotcha as there is. So I wonder if Megyn Kelly looks at that and goes, yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that. Or if she's like, yeah, that's right, I'm allowed to show cleavage, but she's not. So I have no idea, but you know, people make mistakes. But overall, stop commenting on people, especially on women's looks and women's outfits. It's not productive.
There's one person that I think we should continue commenting on when it comes to their terrible fashion sense, and that's John Fetterman, who in this photo is pictured in a hoodie, shorts, and tennis shoes. And yes, this is Donald Trump's inauguration.
Yeah, well, if you're gonna pleasure the establishment, you have to try to pretend to be a populist by wearing crappy clothes, apparently. John,
no, pleasuring the establishment is hard work. You gotta be comfortable,
yeah,
you know, wear
fair.
your walking
That's
shoes,
fair.
yeah.
John, what matters is what's on the inside, not what's on the outside.
Hey, thanks for watching that video. We really appreciate it, guys. And we appreciate it if you become members because that allows us to be independent, honest, progressive, all the things that you don't get from corporate media. And all of that is because of you guys. Hit the join button below and become one of us, become a Young Turk.